This shot.
He's splorched.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We are way up high. Where did you bring us?
Oh.
When you lost the boat, you'll never go swimming again.
He just cannons puke.
They killed
No, Jormungandr.
Boy?
Yeah, what
Boy.
happened there?
I think I'm getting kind of used to this.
I don't think he died,
What happened to him?
but maybe he
Something he
did.
did?
No,
Will someone punch at him?
something else.
Oh, there's a door.
Oh,
Giant.
we're back. Yeah, where the dead giant was.
Okay.
Why would the serpent leave us here?
Oh yeah, because there's.
Look!
Oh, like it's the death bird.
Okay.
It's like God that could turn into a bird, or just
Freya.
Freya.
We can still trust her. Right?
Until we know for certain, keep your distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son.
She
The two
conveniently
of you.
appears.
You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
We saw some
Something's
shit.
happened.
There!
Oh,
Yep.
Jason!
He was down there punching the shit out of the world serpent.
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
Nothing?
Yeah. We killed your dragon, I suppose.
My boy.
Mom!
I'm trying to be angry at these guys.
Now's not the time.
I'm here. Don't run away.
He is going to murder her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're
It
still
becomes an
angry.
escort quest to
I
protect
know
Freya.
that how you feel hasn't changed, but I
And
want
she's
you.
gonna
I
tell
don't
you.
feel it all.
She's gonna tell you his weakness.
How I feel. I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do.
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
Let me tell you a really long story.
I'll deal with you later. But family first. This again?
We backed up real quick.
He knew I was gonna punch right away.
It felt like actually a moment where like a game might have just said like, oh no, he attacked her and killed her or something. And it's like, why can't you do the stuff you normally do to fight people? And it's like,
Oh, you got a map
Kratos is actually
update?
like, no.
Atreus is over there drawing this place on his map real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Freya, really?
She's trying to break up the fight.
That's cool that Freya's trying to help.
She's like, break it up, but with like magical god powers.
Boys, come on.
Punch, 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 punch. Oh. Yeah, this ain't gonna be a full fight for sure.
You got a spare bit of mistletoe on you?
I do.
Ooh, okay.
Luke
Yeah, 'cause
Cage.
she keeps healing him, right?
No, he can just heal.
Oh, okay. What about using the chains?
These are better against me.
Okay.
Whee! Hold person. Hold person. Sick dodge. Oh, went for his mom.
Might want to turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No!
Right to
Atreus!
the solar plexus.
You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
Oh!
What the
He
fuck?
punched him right in the mistletoe.
Oh!
He destroyed himself.
What is this?
I can feel this.
I've waited for this pain.
Oh, I wasn't thinking it was gonna be like that.
Feel everything.
Oh no.
No!
She Vader screams.
He's vulnerable now?
He's gonna find out it hurts to punch someone and be like, oh no! Is this what I've been doing to people?
Just like that.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
The giant's back. How'd that happen? He's like, wasn't so
Wait,
dead
yeah,
after
wait a minute.
all.
he looks a lot like Kratos.
Oh no.
Mostly just waiting.
How is Thammer alive?
Is Freya trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow. Baldur punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it. It's all coming back now.
This is kind of a weird little scene. There's kind of wiggling back and forth inside of a giant hand, I guess.
It was probably really weird to film it too. Because Kratos was like, alright, just pretend you're riding in a hand, huh?
Stay out of it. I can reason with him.
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill
Oh,
you!
he's not alive. She's just reanimating the giant corpse.
Stop me! No one can!
Where is he?
I don't
ready for
care if
this.
he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let him die.
Don't touch him. This will all be over soon.
There!
Oh, good block.
They kind of did it automatically.
Now!
Ooh, good luck.
Whoa!
The first feeling he got when he could feel things was pain, and now he's a massive.
Listen to your mother.
You will listen to your mother. That's good.
Yeah, get the hand to crush him, and not you.
No, I think it's just a arena hazard. It's me taking myself out of it.
Punch.
Hey, try to club him with one of those Sparky.
Yeah, I saw those too.
I feel freezing.
It's cold out
So,
here.
you know what that means, Trev?
He's become Mr. Freeze, and he's gonna make ice puns.
The game was. He's like,
The game is telegraphing it.
nice to meet you, Kratos.
You know what killed the gods? The Ice Age.
It's gonna be the Ice Age forever in Gotham. In Midgard. Could have been the better joke the first time if I thought of it.
Midgard, technically.
Are there? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the roots that trap, they're kind of drawn out on the ground.
And you'd have been where you're like, you know what this means? It's like, you use the chains. You can use the chains.
Enough.
Oh, you got bubbles.
He timed. That's Trevor.
Bam!
Trevor bubble.
I never saw them like that far out where I saw the bubbles.
Normally your camera is like right behind Kratos. So
So Freya said something and I thought it was her.
Enough!
Damn.
She just stops everything.
he's really hitting me hard.
I mean, it makes sense. Now he can feel how hard he hits. And he was like, oh,
And
I
he
was
likes
being,
it.
I was being kind of a wuss last time. Like,
Oh, he didn't throw it back.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah, like can you absorb his ice?
Oof. He was not a fan.
Oh, that helped.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, Freya's really bad at fighting with the giant.
It hasn't really done much.
If
Why
I
does
were
she
her,
keep trapping her son?
She's trying to get us to stop fighting in general.
No. I guess they're just...
Yeah, they're just there to look cool.
Okay.
Just now she's bad at stopping both of you at the same time.
But no joke, I would just be like, hey. I'd be like,
Boom! He's got a lot of health.
Controlling the giants really hard.
Maybe she's never done it before.
I would like to imagine so, but you never know.
She practiced it for just such an occasion. Oh, oh! Got him, but good.
oh, into the wall. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah, giant's ring.
Hell yeah.
Make the giant punch himself. Oh!
Ooh, good timing.
Oh, ow.
Oh. It suddenly
the best
became a
timing.
QT without actually telling.
But it's just you push the boy button. So.
Without the QT, you just die.
I'm doing wonderful. Never felt so alive.
Switch weapons, please.
Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, how is he going to turn into like a new element?
Ooh, interesting. Ooh, that was really goofy looking. You see that?
That's why I saw like a lot of the guys go around and
Baldur just leaped up into the air.
Oh, where the hell are you? Come on.
it's because
Well, I still have my blessing of frost. Let me beat the shit out of you, please.
he's become the Human Torch, and that's lame.
My Garuba! Oh, got him. Get him. Nope.
Nope.
He's just sliding
Kratos
away.
bad. That was what he did, Dave.
He's slippery.
But I didn't think he jumped. I just thought,
Hey!
why do I hear a baby crying? Did anyone else hear a baby crying?
Is that just what you hear when you're happy?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Atreus is just chilling out up on that cliff up there.
That's what I would do.
Well, just turn him into a pin cushion.
But what that means is that Atreus can't use his, like, I'm gonna jump on his neck or whatever. Oh! He's too quick for you, boy!
He also can't seem to use his Patronus. Ouch!
That makes sense. Or that's interesting, I mean. Whoops.
I'll teach you to get health. You'll lose as much as you gain.
We should have maybe grabbed a redstone.
Well, you never think you're gonna fight.
Oh yeah, I
Baldur.
forgot about that I had used it.
Did you use it on the Wolver fight?
Where did you just pick those up?
You buy them from Brock Institute.
Oh,
How do you like feeling now, boy? Oh, that makes sense. It makes sense that was coming for us.
oh! I thought that was his horns. I thought he had horns.
No, that's what killed him.
Oh.
I'll kill you.
Oh, okay. I was like, is he just very
Ow!
like?
Ow! Ouch! Owie! Ow!
It's
Hot!
It's Sparky Boom.
Magnet to me!
Stay away
He's
from
done
my
this.
son!
Stay away from mine.
Do this!
Kinda do.
kind of want to though.
There!
Stop him!
He's gonna kill me, right?
Oh,
Good shot.
brutal.
Atreus, kill a man.
Oh, we're gonna
No
do this kind of
problem.
fighting again.
There has been enough pain.
Shut up!
Oh yeah, this fight. Dave didn't get to see this. This is from On Top of the Dragon we did this.
This feels very Metal Gear Solid 4.
Boy button.
Like you need some EpiPens.
That's what I said the first time.
Nice.
Keep bringing up reasons that me and Tony should play through all of Metal Gear Solid.
I'll sit and watch him. If you think you can make him. Oh, he's got a Spider-Man dilemma. Boy button.
Kill his god or save his boy.
I'm smashing the boy button. Should aim for the dick. Nice.
Settle down.
Legitimate Hawkeye shit.
It's so good.
What?
Just
Not a
pin
beer?
cushion this guy, please. Blap 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 blap.
Can you shoot arrow in space and push you backward?
Oh! Oh!
You're about to American history accent?
Dave, that was a good.
No, I was gonna say he Joker in the Dark Knight just hammered all those arrows right through the guy.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt
I'm
more
pushing all my buttons.
alive. Ironic, isn't it?
That makes sense.
I'm angry now! Oh,
gonna
that
rip
team up
his arm
attack. Bitch ain't heard of Sparta. Oh, we're in another battle arena.
Yeah. That's what we've been saying to you, friend.
Oh, just rage mode only? Fight may as well be over, but they let you beat the shit out of him for fun.
No, it
Oh,
takes
okay.
off.
No,
it's
not
not
your
no,
son.
There's no more. There's no more rage.
Yeah, I saw the meter still going down, and I'm like, oh, there's not much left.
Oh, and he swaps elements through the fight. Okay.
Oh, fun.
That's cool.
No, I agree, but he keeps attacking me too. So
She's talking to both of us, Tony.
it's part defense.
Well, if you gave me the option to stop fighting and sit down and chat a bit, I'd do it.
Also,
to me!
also with the snake in the background there, I kind of want the snake to still be alive, you know?
You'll come out and take a bite out of him for us.
And be like, yeah. You beat me up.
Eat a Baldur for us, won't you?
Oh boy.
Whoop!
It's like Ikaruga. This guy keeps switching.
It is like Ikaruga. Oh!
Boom, bitch! I don't know if that did any damage, but it looked really cool.
I know. I don't think it did either. It made me make a oof sound real loud.
That's not hard to do.
It,
Plank!
that's what it does. Watch out.
Atreus, help me stop. Didn't you see him do sweet Hawkeye shit to your son? He's
Like,
on my
like-
side.
Yeah, he's
Arrows are cool. Like, oh, I'm not gonna get much help from Atreus.
Switch back, did you?
Oh, nice. Atreus helped you out. He gave you a little bit of help.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Boy.
You know, if he's a good son.
A good son would heal his father.
Ouch. Ow. Oh, old school.
Nice.
Oh. Brutal.
There's no need for me to push square, but they
Yeah.
wanted me to.
I almost want to see a playthrough of
Oh,
this where
oh.
this is gonna be like the first time.
No one makes me bleed my own
Yeah.
blood.
What if I just never stop hitting the button?
Oh.
For a while.
He's Olaf, he brings him to me.
Could have done that at the beginning.
I have an idea!
Yay!
Look, he learned how to speak snake.
Yeah, he knows all the languages.
He's basically a god of language.
Whoa, he's moving fast.
a very big snake.
Hey, he is gonna eat a boulder. No, he's gonna eat a giant.
He's gonna eat a Thammer.
And I don't know, maybe Freya. Okay, there she is. Gonna snap his neck again. Oh, your mustache is going real funny.
That's how mustaches do, you know.
Please.
I know very well.
You ever seen the god's mustache?
Oh, wait for it. What are you gonna do, Dad?
Not a threat.
That's what you taught him.
Us again. You will not touch her.
Until God of
I
War
don't need your protection.
3.
Help yourself. Can you, Mother? No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid.
I mean, you're God, right?
I have paid.
So you got like a lot of time left now, but you can feel now. So
But if that alone will make you whole. If seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop you.
I know.
He hugs her. Wait.
he grabs her titties.
What?
Now
No,
that kind of
Father!
I love you.
Why do you even care?
Because you're kind of an unforgivable fuck right now.
The Cygolians here must be better than this.
That wasn't like a fatal next step, so. Oh my god.
No,
fatal, but a little bit longer
My
than,
dear sweet boy.
than otherwise.
Just make him a quadriplegic.
Freya,
I mean, Mimir's doing pretty well with it, right?
he
Pretty sure
chose
she's
this.
not going to forgive you now.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable.
Snaps her neck too.
It's just like,
I will
you need to be better than this.
Your body from every corner
Some
of
people
every
never
realm,
lie.
and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
Is that going to be God of War
Robbed me
2?
of everything. Everything. You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
Boy, listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you'll be. We must be better.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice.
Oh, this
But
is like the first one we
anybody,
went to.
But
Okay.
I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple then. One last time.
Aye.
Go take a boat.
Jotunheim awaits.
Let's take a boat for posterity's sake.
For our
Why did Baldur say we
posterity's sake.
cost-
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya, the one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Kratos.
Also, she gave you the look. Wasn't sure if I wanted to really ruin the
was
moment or
I?
not.
You
But
did.
she just said like, "Oh look, you're having a conversation with your
Never
son."
claimed to be perfect, laddie.
That
Only
would
clever.
be nice to do.
And often too clever by half.
I will
What'd you
go
do to get
now.
Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain
Did they
him,
use the word enable back then?
protect him from himself. By serving peace,
You're a
I
real
served
enabler?
his interests as well. That's
Use
the
it
truth.
now. It's a
But
loose
he saw just
translation.
his loyalty. No longer trusting
Did
my
teens say
motives,
whatever back then?
But my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad you came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
For my part, when she was giving you the look, I didn't want to ruin the moment, but I almost said that she still looks pretty hot.
I was wondering why her graphics kind of went like PS3 on us for a while there.
They
They had a hard time with the snow.
oh, is that what you think it was? Maybe they just did that scene last. Guys, last minute rewrite. We decided to keep Freya alive.
Slap her PS3 model in there.
We gotta put that in there. For when we re-release God of War 4 on PS3.
And my hand was hovering over the photo mode button.
I did see during the whole...
I was like, do it? Nah. I keep checking this, but I haven't gotten anything new. So I don't know why I keep checking
the mythic
it.
Battle Belt of Vigor, though.
Fuck ever.
I saw that during the confrontation between Baldur and Freya,
Well, if things were good,
your hand was also
go
like
ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
it was idly tapping the attack button just in case off stream Kratos wanted to swing an axe or something.
No, that's what I said. I was like, I'm hitting all my buttons, but it's not doing anything.
Realm available.
Oh.
No, you go time to collect some more things.
Boop.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh,
Put it on this pedestal here.
Well, fellas,
got it.
Just plonk it right up on there.
Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Not how I would have thought you would have done that.
Now, boy.
I can see forever.
I know everything.
But can he see why kids love the taste of cinnamon?
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for?
No one's gonna watch all the way to this episode to know that you made the best joke in the Let's Play.
Yeah.
But there it is.
well, here we are, fellas. At the end of the journey.
A word, please, before we continue.
If you have any side quests or upgrade you'd like to do,
Listen,
do it
the
now.
last thing you two need up there is a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No. Fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't.
He's trying to grow too.
He did have gloves on at least.
Ready. Come.
It does look like Journey. It's all gold and brown and monochrome.
So I was saying, well, not Journey, like the game Journey. I was saying just in general.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy. Can you turn back and look down there? Okay, it's close the door. But here we are at the end, where nothing major is going to happen.
I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if that was the last fight. You know, like.
And definitely not like, hey, I'm Thor. You killed my sons. What the fuck?
I kind of would have liked it more if Kratos hadn't done a murder.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do. Is like this cycle ends here. It's like, but you're still killing him and like making anger.
Yeah, because that guy didn't.
The cycle of vengeance, maybe.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Cycle of patricide.
Kratos isn't really going after Baldur for vengeance, more just because he's in his way.
Well, the game started with.
Though I really want to know why Baldur was even after Kratos in the first place, just because he was there.
Ooh, look up.
Look, we're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead, right over there.
The middle finger.
Unless it's got more testosterone, then it's the pointer finger.
We did.
Uh-oh.
Did you drop one?
No, David just demonstrated with his fingers and made me go, uh-oh, the middle finger is taller.
Like, basically, you don't have enough testosterone if your middle finger is taller. And I'm like,
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Here's some funny tattoos my wife and I got together.
I'm into scarification, son.
Can we go now?
Those are from the last.
We're so close.
That was supposed to be a revelation, boy.
That meant something to someone, I'm sure.
Now I'm not gonna get any wrist armor in the next God of War, so they can show off these scars.
This is big.
Go. Take my sack.
That's his wife, David.
Jesus.
I thought he was giving him his things like, I'm gonna go there alone or something. Here's all my money.
Here's my money. No. No,
This
but
has like 360,000 hack silver in it.
the kid is going to trip on the very first plank of the bridge.
He's gonna fall down to a pit with a bunch of mans in it.
Oh, he's running
Kratos,
with
Kratos teleported his gloves back on there.
Did he really? I missed that.
Yeah.
Because I was watching it how fast Atreus ran
It's
away.
nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
There's no voices to hear. They're all dead. They're all way super dead. Welcome to
Anybody
Jurassic Park.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
And then someone came after and made a bunch of statues
Odin
of
and
them.
Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Oh god. That's a lot of writing.
Boy, what does this say?
It doesn't glow. I can't read it.
Boy. Oh, it's just really bad poetry.
Straight ahead, before you go up the stairs. The dream of Midgard. Midgard was a dream of what could be if we shared and collaborated. Jotnar, Aesir, Vanir, elf, dwarf, and mortals most of all. It was beautiful, but not everyone is capable of sharing. Some believe anything uncontrolled is savage and threatening, and so we were mocked and tricked and used and then slaughtered. Odin and his tribe were barred from our realm, but it was not enough. The wrath of Thor and his terrible hammer have thinned our number in Midgard to the brink of ruin. There is no option but to withdraw, while yet any live to do so. Odin and Thor would have killed all the giants that they could, and they got away with everything.
Huh. Who's the Guardian?
I mean, there's a lot more words than that.
They got away with
It's
just a transcript of Guardians of Gahul.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
One question is answered, and two.
We foresee Midgard's fate, overrun, a second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The ways must be shut. The serpent and the guardian remained. They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, oh, fuck me. Only then shall the guardian return. Until then we await a better world, one without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and then justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for word that the gods grow.
We wait for Kratos.
Hope that the world gets through soon.
Kratos God of War.
Guys, Baldur's the indestructible one.
Wait, Baldur!
I mean, if I remember
Something's
right,
happening.
Baldur dying is supposed to kick off Ragnarok.
Really?
Yeah. There's the Egypts.
Is this
That's
revealing your mother?
That's Faye.
Is it Faye?
It's your axe. It's Mother.
No, that's Mother's axe. Because remember the
She's
dwarves
arguing
built
with
it
a
for
bunch
her?
of giants.
Mm-hmm.
She knew giants?
That's for the prequel, boy.
That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how?
Yeah, so what?
And our fight with Baldur.
What?
But that just happened. Wait,
Time is weird, right?
They knew
Between the
everything
realms?
that was going to happen.
Yeah, they did say that, didn't they?
The
Because they
dragon in the
made the
mountain?
Inception joke.
The stone mason. All these drawings.
It's actually the year
This is our
2018.
story.
They pan over and there's just the Statue of Liberty sticking out of the
This is
sand.
your story.
You goddamn fools.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know.
She could see the future.
What was the
She was a
name
giant.
above Faye's head?
Faye.
I don't know, it had too many letters.
Okay.
I'm a giant.
She was a giant.
Giant is a blanket term.
Why didn't you tell us?
Oh, she was a giant, huh? She was like a very
She
small
sent
giant.
us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have
was
had good
dead.
reasons.
Yeah, because there's the...
Baldur was never sent to find me.
Oh, he was sent to look for
tracking her
Faye?
all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it.
And that's why she had the wards
Whatever
around?
it is.
Yeah,
Besides,
To protect her, not us?
she hasn't been around
Right.
yet.
correct.
Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes,
Wonder what he's looking
yes, we are.
It says epic!
at. Oh,
Well, that looks fine.
Oh, no.
It says hormones. And then they put the flap down so you can't take a good look at it.
It just looked like him lying down on the ground, dead or something.
Like
him
puking
standing up.
snakes or something.
Yeah.
They were like words or something. They looked like word trails.
What does that say?
If only your boy could translate for you.
Boy.
Me.
Boy. Well, the M and the I are M and an I.
Okay.
That first one, don't know. F isn't an F, I know that.
Interesting.
Look. It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us.
Is she the book
Watching
lady?
over us.
Did she draw all the
Leading
yellow
us home.
marks on the walls?
Is she the guardian, maybe?
Let's finish it.
No, that can't be right.
They said the guardian would only show up when the others were gone.
Hey, this looks like the parts of Arizona.
I kept wondering if
that
they
we're gonna
wanted
go
to, like, if she wanted to be brought here, it's like, to
Oh,
spread
he
out
just
her
vertical upped that. Oh!
To spread her ashes.
Oh,
and she
boy.
would-
Oh!
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh, ooh.
Oh
It's
no.
all the giants.
Unless, was that the giants?
Yeah,
that
the
were-
giants that Thor killed.
No, but they made it here.
No,
They're gonna spread the ashes.
we do it together.
Keep waiting for the ashes to do something.
And you think that's what it was that they... Oh boy.
You called him son. Is that the first time?
It is the first time.
We love you, Faye. You're 5,000 candles in the wind.
I close my eyes. Only for a moment and the moment's gone. He's getting a big handful right there. Oh, okay. Gauntlets clipping through the bag. Weird.
She's got magic ashes. Something's gonna happen.
You think all the giants are gonna come back to life?
That would be strange.
That'd be maybe a little much.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom.
Aww.
The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
I know that name.
Loki.
Gasp.
That's
Yeah.
the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
He's just a little trickster. A real
Let us
scamp.
go home.
That's for the sequel, boy. We must go home. I have my PlayStation 3 and a copy of the God of War collection.
We must catch you up on my history. Oh, look, a ghost door.
The journey home.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? You with her kind?
Oh, we got the credits going
Did she know it
again.
was gonna be like this year?
Man,
Is
this
what she
fucking
wanted
game.
us to see? Did she want us to tell the people, or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh,
I did hear.
why'd you want to name me
Oh.
Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story.
I was gonna say that's definitely more lines than he's had in the rest of the game.
Christopher Lloyd.
He did this visual effects. Who would have thought?
Marty!
Morty. Marty.
I said Marty. I said Marty.
Pretty sure you said Morty.
Maybe
He was only.
maybe a weird Christopher Lloyd voice.
No, did Tony say Morty or Marty? Did Tony say Yanni or Laura?
I've always said Marty.
I guess I didn't go far enough.
You don't walk the wrong way.
I thought it was just a long loading screen.
So did I. I was like, yeah, what's going on? I did hear that you're supposed to go home at the end of the game.
Interesting.
That it doesn't tell you to, but that you should go home.
I
So
understand if you want to go home.
that's
I
where
bet
we'll
there's
end
some
it.
surprise out there that could be set free.
Don't forget your side quests. Gotta get that platinum
Maybe
trophy.
It was part of why Mom sent us out here too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
So does he know who Loki is? Was there a Loki before?
There
Are
was
they-
not a Loki before. He is literally Loki. 'Cause
Yeah,
Loki is
like,
half giant.
He's half giant, yeah.
Oh man, but Loki helps bring about fucking.
Lads, am I glad to see you? Have
You just
now
left him
reached the
lying on
limit
the floor.
for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Yeah, you were right. It was a good decision to leave you behind.
Continue exploring.
Complete dwarven favors, we did those. Free dragons, did those. Traveled to Muspelheim, did Niflheim.
Defeat all the Valkyries. Locations of all the Valkyries.
Oh, the Valkyries are all
I mean,
here.
we wait.
May as well turn it on.
Wait. Go back to the map.
You're on the map.
Mo, go to the map.
Okay.
What do I have that is undiscovered?
That little patch right there.
Oh wait, yeah, because
No, just a full game thing that I have not discovered.
Odin's Ravens killed. You've gotten a total of. Oh, I don't know.
28.
That's not.
Why is there a gray patch?
No,
right
because
there
the
by
total
that
is.
even?
Yeah, because you got one here.
I think that's the complete whole game.
No, that's Midgard summary. It says on the left side.
I'm pretty sure it's the complete game. I remember having about that many.
I think you had a few more. I think you had like 30?
35 maybe?
5? Oh, was I 10 short
45?
on mine?
Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you like to realise. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur, it's become something else.
What?
Stuff of omens.
Omens for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done...
Winds of Winter is never coming out.
Oh, shit. Got him.
Snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something.
Oh,
Prophecy didn't count on you.
We make our own fate.
Prophecy by its definition.
Yeah, it's already snowing in
should
here.
Tell
have
me
counted.
it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
Stop saying scrote.
Snow and you know it. It's the end times.
How
Oh.
dare you make me the
These are all new, right?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means
Oh, they are
is
literally discussing the
Fimbulwinter's
weather.
upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
yeah, we heard.
We got
Try to
that.
keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
They're really pushing the heading home too, so.
So you didn't even need the internet. Let's walk there.
It's a really long walk.
Yeah, the game doesn't.
Should we at least go outside though?
The game doesn't tell you. It just strongly suggests. Or says you could.
We can get there by going through the.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. I thought, everything is snow covered, but
Yeah.
it's not really. It's definitely not as daytime out as
Because
it
if we
was
go
before.
Hey, where's
through-
Jormungandr? Jormungandr?
Jormungandr.
Shut up.
He's isn't.
gone?
Yeah, he noped. He's like, sorry, boys.
I'm done with you guys playing with me. Go through the witches land. You remember? Because we had to go back there without fast travel.
I'm very sure you want to go back there.
Because we'd have to go through there, through everywhere between the witch's house and our house.
That shouldn't be that far.
It was like 6 episodes.
Oh, okay.
So is
No,
it
because I'm
past
thinking
like-
of. You remember when we went back to get the blades, the chaos blades?
Yeah, she just had a boat. That we took the boat.
a story though.
It was more than a story. Or yeah, it was a story.
It was a. I thought that said mission finale.
Oh, nice.
Mason finale.
In Chamber of Odin.
Home. Crumble.
Yeah, because that boat ride took like 5 minutes.
Oh
That
man,
boat went slow.
the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Well, you're never getting it back. Bye, Alex. I'll miss you.
Oh, we don't have any Mimir stories to listen to?
He only tells stories when you hold the axe.
I don't think that's true.
Axe just gone.
That guy'll talk regardless of your equipment.
That is true. Wow, what a magic.
It returns very fast.
Can we get a door?
No.
You cannot return home.
Loading epilogue.
Yeah, it was like someone just appears in front of you.
You've got to return the long way.
You have to walk. And we'll send you back.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was literally this
Crafty,
morning.
maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
Oh, what's a tadger?
Oh boy.
It was never nighttime, right? This is all one day.
Oh,
a real bad day for Kratos and Boy.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep
nighttime
through
when you got
winter.
your chains.
But it's triple winter. You'll be asleep until you're an adult. Till you're a man grown.
Okay. This.
Oh.
just thunk.
Oh, I wish.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Sleep until God of War 2 comes out. I'm sleeping on my knives.
We're gonna call it God of War Ragnarok.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
The ball.
They literally did sleep
Through all of winter.
until Ragnarok happens. Oh, they got up at some point.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
What up, boys?
Guess who?
Oh, it's Odin.
I think Thor probably.
I'm pretty sure it's Thor. Oh, we shouldn't have killed his boys.
Now we know what the first fight of God of War 2 is.
Not that tricked you.
Whew, what a game. What a game.
Yay. And I saw like 2% of it.
What do we each respectively think about it?
A lot.
I feel uninformed.
I feel like this is up there for like game of the generation so far.
Well, jeez, game of the generation.
I mean, what else better came out?
This year.
We could say Horizon Zero Dawn is up there.
Yeah, Horizon's not good.
Like Persona 5 is up there.
Literally everyone loves Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey.
Breath of the Wild is up there.
I thought those ones were only okay,
but I feel like maybe I might be biased just because this was like Dream Game since I was like 15 or whatever.
Trevor, do you mean console generation?
Yeah.
Thank you. When you said game of the generation,
not like millennials.
I thought you meant like this is the millennial game. I'm like, whoa, that's
25 years.
What a statement.
Whoa, the remix. Get them drums in.
So how do you feel about there not being? Because as far as fighting gods concerned, there was Magnus and Modi, which is nice.
Baldur
3 times, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, they went for the more obscure route. They didn't say like, they weren't just gonna go with like, you're gonna fight Thor. Yeah, you're gonna fight Loki until
Loki wasn't around because apparently fucking Atreus is Loki.
Fair enough.
What? They're really retconning a lot of stuff, but that's okay.
I was gonna say
it's one of those things like, how are they just making all this stuff up? Well, yeah.
How is
they can make up whatever they want.
Atreus is supposed to be Thor's brother. Well, what?
Maybe he is.
This is the exact thing.
Who's Thor's mom?
God.
Is it Faye?
This is the exact thing that Disney doesn't want and why they keep extending copyright law. Because they're like, and then Mickey created Goofy from the
from the rib,
from the fires of his
the
lost
rib of
love
Donald
or
Duck.
something.
Yeah,
You know, it's like they're like they'll just take our characters and do whatever they want with them. Like we can't have that.
To be fair, that would be off. It'd be off-putting.
Well, exactly. It's the same thing. It's just a few thousand years gap.
This was our third finished Let's Play, right?
That's correct. This is our third complete.
We did Abzu. We did Mirror's Edge, that I should really get fucking uploaded after a year.
We have... Oh no, A Way Out. We have...
Oh yeah, we did A Way Out. Yep.
Which I need to still hammer away at.
real early on, we had some problems where I forgot to have game audio for 2 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes
for the Pot of War.
And I believe I said, "Why don't we just scrap it?" And Tony said, "Nah, man, no one's gonna watch it anyway. We're doing it for fun." And I was like, "You know what? You're right."
That is one of the things I said.
And I'm glad that we kept going because, like I said, this is like up there, like real fucking good game for me. I got to play it with my best good friend Tony and sometimes David and Andy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He made it a surprise appearance. And that's cool. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I would like to actually like play this myself in this.
You put all the missing pieces together.
We're gonna. That means we're gonna wake up to several late night texts.
They would be like, "What? You didn't tell me about?"
I get it now.
I get it. The Man-Dark Man-Light connection was there the whole time.
Of course. Hey, it's the Sound and Music.
Man,
part.
how funny would it have been if? Sorry, I just made myself laugh at my own joke. I didn't tell it yet. How funny would it have been?
Better.
Sorry. How funny would it have been if Atreus goes, "But Dad, there's something I don't understand. My name written on the wall, Mandark."
I was waiting for the part when they were at the top of the mountain, and Atreus looked at Kratos and he said, "You know what, Dad? We really are the God of War."
God of Wars. Gods of War? Gods of War.
No,
That's right.
it's like Calls de Sac. You put it on the first word. Gods of War.
Yeah, right.
Attorneys
What?
General.
Cul-de-sac?
Yeah.
Cul-de-sacs? Yeah, because there's not more than one sack in the cul.
Calls de Sac. Because it's French.
Oh, brothers-in-law, I believe it was. The other one.
Brother-in-laws.
Brother-in-laws. There are several laws that went into the forming of this bond between my sister and I.
It's also like Attorney General. Attorneys General.
That's it, Attorneys General.
So I'm
Surgeons General. We're gonna just do this all afternoon.
I'm wondering what the next game is gonna be. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like, it'd be so fucking ballsy if Thor just takes Kratos out and you're Atreus, right?
I mean, it'd be real sad.
It would be, but it'd be like, whoa guys, you're doing the thing right now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
Well, I thought before that last scene that there'd just be like a big time skip and Atreus would be a lot older.
It said years later, but he looked the same.
Then they said, but it was 3 years later. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, because that's the start of Ragnarok.
There was also a spot earlier where I would have liked there to have been a time jump.
Which time was that?
Oh, 2 times.
The time in the light.
The time in the light, because Kratos goes into light, and it's longer for Atreus outside than it is for Kratos.
Actually, to be fair, there was a time jump there. Actually,
it was probably like hours, right? Atreus killed a lot of dark elves during that time. You go in on this pristine platform and you come out and it's covered in corpses. And he's like, "Oh, you were gone a really long time." And it would have been cool if it had been like, obviously some time had passed, you know, like if he had grown up or whatever. Or just when he's like hurt in Freya's hut and you go to Niflheim. Not Niflheim, you go to Hell, rather.
Helheim, yeah.
And it says they have the big talk about how time is slower in Hell than it is outside. So it would have been a good time for you to come out and be like, "Hey Dad, where the fuck have you been? Where Mom's ashes, you still got them. Shit's been going real bad out here."
Right.
Like,
Yeah. But they would have had
Hey,
to
look at
reverse-
the last 2 names.
Yeah.
Yep. They were Magnus and Modi.
Oh, of course.
Were they really? Nice.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought immediately of the dwarves. I'm like, no, that's not them. But I never saw Magnus and Modi really.
Yeah, because they have a line where they say like we can find them. We're everywhere.
That's amazing.
It's like, yeah.
I never heard Troy Baker, but I know I would have known him the second.
Man, Bear McCreary, you fucking killed it.
Oh yeah, composer like Battlestar Galactica and. I'm not
Oh,
sure
really?
what else. Yeah, he did the Battlestar Galactica reboot.
That's cool.
Oh man,
That's where I know
And
his name the
Horther
most.
Eskilson doing the choir.
And the feature performer, I4.
Pal's
Paula's daughter. Wow. I'm gonna be seeing a lot of names like that in the coming week.
Cubic motion. There were a lot of cubes that had to move in this game. I remember a couple in particular.
Man, I like the part where the giant woke up and we're like, oh, he woke up?
Well, he wasn't dead.
Oh, he's fine. How goofy.
Oh no, Freya's got more magic than maybe we thought for a second.
God. So let's see here. Okay, so
she's alive.
So Thor's pissed at us because we killed Magnus and Modi.
Freya's pissed.
Freya's pissed because we killed
yeah, you went around killing a lot of people's children.
And that's the cycle we're trying to
stop. They kept getting in our way, though.
And frickin' Atreus noticed it. He's like, is this how it's gotta be?
Yeah, like, can we not?
Parents killing kids, kids killing parents. Like, yeah. I wanna know what happened in the in-between, but I don't know if it's worth a whole game about it, right?
Between the years later?
No, between when Kratos left Sparta, or left Greece rather, and now.
You want the
right?
I mean, you could say left Sparta because now I can pull some like obscure bits of history and stuff that I still remember, where it's like Greece wasn't a thing. Like modern countries weren't really a thing back then. Sparta and Athens and all that stuff were all separate countries that were like Greek city-states that just fought each other. And
you know, the only
I told Tony that earlier.
The only
I too listened to hardcore history.
The only city-state left is...
and I took classes.
The only city-state left in the world is Singapore, actually.
Singapore. And that's why it's going to be the first one to go, like, full cyberpunk.
Okay. I'm glad that's where that sentence went. When you turned, I thought you were going to say, and that's why it's the first one to go. I'm like,
whoa!
No, this is public. Don't say things like that.
What about the Vatican?
The Vatican is a
city country.
Is a country, yeah.
It's a country. It's not a city-state, so.
But I don't know if there's enough in between God of War 3 and God of War to put a God of War prequel.
Unless,
I thought you said prequel, and I thought you were just going to say prequel when either way back, like, I guess his mother Faye's time, like what she did, or what she did.
Oh man, that would be awesome!
Like while Kratos was gone, I thought that you were saying when Kratos was gone from like Atreus' life.
If they did, Uncharted Lost Legacy, use the same engine to put out another basically full game where you play as a lady and you just play as Faye.
That's dangerous talk because I mean that's inviting that to happen with every franchise.
And that would be cool.
Yep.
But was she like
more games isn't bad?
But was she constantly gone on crazy adventures?
Well, she had the axe, right? She did something.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Jormungandr was a friend, but man, how bitching would that have been if you got to fight Jormungandr?
I mean, apparently he's got some moves.
Where the fuck was Fenrir?
Well, Fenrir is also
out in Ragnarok. I think. Because he's supposed to like kill some.
Fenrir is chained up.
Yeah.
As actually I brought it up with the dragons, or I meant to, but then someone said something. Is I wonder if the dragons were chained down with the like elf hair chains that they used to chain down Fenrir.
Oh.
Because they didn't look like chains, right?
Yeah, they were definitely mystical.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Fenrir is chained up because he's a naughty boy. He's not a nice pupper.
He's a bad dog.
But he breaks the chains and he bites off Heimdall's hand. And that's also one of the things that kicks off Ragnarok.
Yeah, Heimdall's not here. That's what I would make the sequel be. I would just make it
There's going to be way more gods
God
in the
of War
sequel.
Ragnarok, you know?
Directed by Taika Waititi.
Hell yeah!
Now, somewhat mild, like, Thor Ragnarok spoiler, there's a big wolf in there, but I don't know if it's Fenrir.
It definitely 100% is.
It almost would have to be.
I didn't remember if
Well,
they said
Fenrir
its
is
name.
Loki's son.
So, okay.
If Fenrir is Loki's son...
I don't think it was Fenrir.
So in Thor Ragnarok, Hel is the villain, but she's called
Hel is a person.
Correct, yeah, but she's called Hela.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in the same way, Fenrir is there, but I think it's Fenris or something. Like, I think they
Fenrira.
Yeah, Fenrir. Fenrir.
No, Hel and Fenrir and...
Surtur. Surtur's in there.
Someone else, I'm not talking about the Ragnarok, I haven't seen
Fair
it,
enough.
are Loki's children.
I thought you were going to be like, and the Hulk.
So, that's why they're not around, because Loki's a little boy. Right?
What the fuck? Oh, shit, though.
He's got to grow up and fuck a giantess.
What? In 3 years?
But all the giants are dead.
But are all the giants dead?
He has to bang a horse to make Slipnir.
Oh my god.
It's gonna...
Atreus is gonna have a very awful
It's gonna be the most AO rated video game ever to come out, as there's just an explicit boy on horse action scene.
Yeah, we're going to all agree that God of War and the MCU have taken severe liberties with Norse mythology and timeline.
I'll bring a pamphlet back with when I come back. From
You guys have any pamphlets on Norse mythology?
And they'll be like, yes, but
They just point to the
please.
stack of copies of God of War.
They're like, I guess
this has gotten easier in the last couple months.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man, Mary Jo Lang, Foley mixer, and the Foley artists, Allison and Christopher. Y'all had fun making this game. There's a lot of sound effects in this game.
There were a lot of sound effects.
I don't remember hearing any of like the standard stock sound effects either. Like the crank noise or the barrel noise.
That's
true. Or Wilhelm scream.
There was no Wilhelm scream, but there was what do you call it? Like Andy called it out just earlier today, where there was the one scream from the Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. I'll have to. Are we gonna play Detroit Become Human?
Should we do that? We mix it up. You play one robot.
We all play a different rowboat.
Yeah. That would be a good one to do, because that's coming out at the end of the month, right?
Like next week, I think.
Next week's a bad week for it to come out.
Tony's gonna be in Iceland.
Tony.
Tony's truly going to the land of the ice and snow.
Hell yeah.
Where the rest of that Led Zeppelin song
Thank you.
happens.
It's my game now.
And I don't know. We'll see what we do after that.
Yeah, that'll be a good
I mean,
time.
I like sitting through credits, but oh boy, these quadruple A games.
You know what I like about what we're turning our channel into is that we're kind of turning it into a rotating cast of hosts, like a classic rock band. You know,
It's like Trevor, Tony, and his friends who come over.
And
I feel like rock bands are a bad example. That's usually
Super
where
groups?
big fight breaks out. When
Oh,
the
man.
lead guy leaves, the
Oh
lead
man!
guy comes in.
Just wait till me and Tony break up, and we keep the band together, and we make rumors. It's gonna be really good.
man, Trevor Tony let's playing rumors. It's gonna be so
You
good.
just tell in every word that we hate each other, but it's the best album we ever made.
Meanwhile, David Oblivious is like, "Why you guys so mad?" So do you get to be?
We need it or never break the chain. We need it to be real.
I want to be Stevie Nicks. Okay. Peas.
I don't know who the guy is.
Yeah,
that's why I claim Stevie Nicks. Heyo.
I'll just say there are a lot of intermixed relationships in the band.
I thought you were gonna say, well, Dave. I mean, I'm gonna be gone for a week. Trevor's gonna need a cuddle buddy, or was it a thunder buddy? Yeah.
Like a cuddle buddy.
And Tony's gonna come back and find us in flagrante delicto.
J'accuse.
We're just combining languages. Left and right.
Earlier, Dave, when you said rock bands are a bad example, I thought you could be like, because we don't got no coke.
We don't
Yes,
have
the
enough.
the one missing part in the analogy was the drugs.
We don't have enough cocaine to get us through.
Could you see one of our LPs starting like that? Whoa! Here we go. Let's do it. Wake up.
Whole game right now.
Wake up with Trevor.
Spyro Trilogy has taken over 100 episodes, and every third one starts with horrible snorting noises.
So that one's definitely on the list for sure. Spyro Trilogy.
To the list.
To the list. And what are we looking at here? Is this credits? Are these credits going to rival those of Mirror's Edge?
Mirror's Edge had like what?
A
20-minute.
No, it was like a solid 24 hours worth of credits. We were sitting there. Oh man,
It's
Dave.
like, oh,
You think
I'm so hungry.
What does that translate to
Jaime
in
Romero
Spanish?
Garcia de la Bayonas.
What's a Bayonas?
I think that's Spanish for baloney.
Parama
Paramaporn. Paramaporn. That's what they should change filters to on Pornhub.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
Set your paramaporns. I'm sorry, that's a real person who has to have that name in real life.
What do you do? Natalia Craddock. Quiet, they're approaching the Natalia Craddock.
Shoot her!
That's so
I just
dumb.
focused on my phone. Still don't think I would have laughed if I'd heard it, but it was just like, oh.
That's the stupidest thing.
That guy's name is Leaf. Maybe a lady. Lady's name is Leaf. Oh man, Barclay Christmas.
Aww.
Man, if my last name was Christmas, I'd be happy every day.
I think Bayonas for something is just a name.
Every day would be Christmas.
It doesn't translate to anything.
Doesn't seem like it.
I've heard the last name Bayonne before, so it might.
That
come
came
from the
up in
same
here
thing.
too.
If Barclay Christmas was a ship captain, he'd be Captain Christmas. I mean, he's not.
No, you don't
but
need a
still.
ship to be a captain.
Oh yeah, today
You just have to
David-
buy a boat.
We are now in the modern lands.
That's right. Today, David is Captain King Birthday.
Lord Admiral Grand Poobah birthday.
Yeah, he's dropping all that, like explaining it to me and trying to ponder its meaning when I didn't know it happened, and that my name was changed.
Well,
I'm
'cause
like,
I said
like I'm very confused.
I said someone else is trying to usurp the birthday throne, David. What do you propose we do, my liege? And he's like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh,
Kevin
man.
Shat.
No.
He got made fun of on the schoolyard.
And in this Let's Play.
I hope your life is better now that you're an adult, Kevin. You're a senior application administrator. You're making good money. You're doing good work. Fuck those guys.
Oh, that's Shatay. Shoddy? Shoddy.
Definitely Shat. Shagla Makach. That's how I used to pick up girls.
Oh my god. How presidential of you.
Hey there, you want a Shagla Makach?
Oh my god.
You just apologize first, saying like, "Oh, that's a real person's name," and it's like not even like.
It's the only thing I have to
just
bounce
a couple
off
minutes
of.
later.
We ran out of all the other talk that we had because these credits are 4 hours long.
I mean, a lot of people probably work.
His last name is Rad. That's cool.
A lot of people are throwing around.
Matt Keane, also cool.
A lot of people are throwing around the term quadruple A for games like this.
Are you kidding
And for
me?
games like Uncharted and things that are like
Now
so
AAA
much
is-
money.
Now AAA is just so easy to just like churn out to just say like, "Oh, it looks pretty, it's flashy, it keeps you occupied for 6 hours."
You get a couple of them a year, you know.
So CODs and
those are AAA
and
games.
They don't do Madden anymore, do they?
They definitely do Madden.
Okay. What do they actually call them? What the fuck do they actually call the sport games?
Annualized?
Do they call them? No. Do they call them Maddens? They call them the 2Ks. 2Ks. You know.
Well, 2K doesn't even make football
2K
games anymore.
is a developer, a publisher.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
EA makes Madden. I didn't know where you were going with. They called them 2Ks.
No, I just thought that they called them because it was like Madden 2014,
okay.
2015, 2016.
Yeah, but the ones that were 2K18 were specifically from 2K, and
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. That was just shortening 2000 because I don't know.
Well, that shows
much
how
like
many-
EA
They
having
needed
an
both.
exclusive Star Wars contract. EA has also an exclusive NFL contract.
Yep.
So
shows
2K
you.
can't even make one.
And someone bought NCAA. It might have been EA. And then just doesn't use it. I think it might have been EA, because they didn't want the college football games to compete with Madden, so they just bought the rights to NCAA and don't even make college football games.
But see, I don't think they can buy those rights. They can be awarded by the organization to a company, and either they did that for a certain number. Because either they did that, and it could be just there's a certain number of years, and if they decide not to do anything with it, then the NCAA can just get the rights back. And
I was watching an episode of Blue Mountain State where they're being investigated by the NCAA, and it was like the Illuminati. Like, where do you get your authority from? What is the NCAA? It's like, they're in charge of the sports. They're the NCAA, man. They're like the NCAA. That kind of thing. It's an organization that exists to be the organization.
Interesting.
Like the Kardashians. Oh god, we're only on section 6.
Out of how many?
A possible 18.
9. There's always 9.
There's always 9.
Gary Reba, licensing. Okay,
I mean,
other people have licensing for the last name.
I mean, we're down in the weeds.
Is that Jerry or Gary?
That's Jerry.
I think so, yeah. Gary would have to be with G-A-R.
No, because that's how...
Other languages.
No, that's how Jerry spelled it. No, that's how Gary spelled it on Parks and Recreation.
Well, it got like 4 spells.
Oh, but Jerry usually has an I and one R, right?
Yeah,
what?
If you're Jerry Ryan from Star Trek Voyager, bring that back. That's the female version of it.
G-E-R-I.
Fenny with Jaja.
G-E-R-I.
Fenny with Jaja?
Fenny with Jaja.
That's a different
Or
name.
maybe with Yaya. Or any combination thereof.
We'll know that the credits are...
Oh no! It was so long my controller turned off.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, the sound went.
I was gonna say, we know that the credits are gonna be done soon when it starts showing protection babies.
For all these people?
Oh my goodness.
50 babies?
They were never allowed to even go home to make
How long was
babies.
this game? How long was this game in development?
5 years.
What?
Yeah, games like this are big. I mean, especially
with this many people, it still took 5 years.
Well, a lot of these people aren't like actively making the game.
I suppose that makes sense.
You know, they're just involved with the project, and a lot of the time they have like a smaller team getting things set up, and they ramp up to a bigger team as it gets nearer to the end.
Interesting. Like, how do you mean? Like, one person's like, I'm gonna
like when there's not like a lot to work with, you know, and they have to make the engine.
Oh, I
or you know, they're still in the planning stages and stuff like that. They'll only have like a third of the team or whatever, and then they ramp it up. They pull people from other projects,
and then they turn into
hire
a farm,
new people.
and then they turn into a farm and be like, all right,
and this was the
everybody
first,
process.
Well, I don't think they turned this game into a
console
farm
generation, so they probably had to build a lot of that new or upgrade a severe amount of it.
But yeah, I know they spent 5 years on it because that was remember I told you about that, the creator of the game, Cory Barlog, put out that video of him looking at the reviews and just like breaking down crying.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that.
Because he was saying like this game is like 5 years of all these people working really hard and like putting their everything into it.
I gotta imagine that's pretty rough though. If a game after all that work comes out and if people were like, it was all right.
It's shit.
It was like Kratos, more like boring O's. Oh god.
All he does is say boy, and no one likes it.
Yeah, 5 years can be a long, good development cycle. 10 years is development hell, and then you get like Duke Nukem Forever or Two Worlds.
Well, there's also
this is what Two Worlds wanted to be.
Yeah.
Or not Two Worlds, Two Human. Two Human wanted to be this game. And boy did that suck.
Was that the one? Because was that the
Two Worlds was just like the Oblivion-like game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Too Human was one with the Valkyries, where they come out and tell you how shit you are for dying and all that.
And it took like a full 5 minutes of animation of like the Valkyrie coming down, lifting your soul back, and like doing all this stuff, and you could not skip it. That's all I really know about that game.
It was bad.
And then the lawsuit with Epic over the use of the engine, whether they like paid for it or not. And then I think they lost that, and it turned them quite a bit.
You know, like, this game wasn't gonna come out and be shit. Like, folks cared about it. I think that's a lot of what, like, a lot of games that come out crappy are just like, they do it because it's their job.
Yeah.
You know? Like, not the most recent Assassin's Creed, but the couple before it.
You know, and I played,
seemed like people doing their job.
I played none of the Assassin's Creeds, but I can't imagine that if you put, because they pumped out a game a year, right?
Across I think 2 or 3 different
for a good while,
studios,
and then they stopped that and said we're going to take a break.
And the same with Call of Duty. You know, every other year you get to put out the same game. Like, how much are you still loving that?
It used to be Infinity Ward and Treyarch, and then it was like, oh, a Treyarch one, this won't be good. And then Infinity Ward either stopped or broke around, and now it's like, ooh, the Treyarch.
Is that fighting words? That Treyarch is the good ones?
No, I think people kind of agree, like, they're the good ones.
And like now, it's been a while since what, I think 2 years instead of 1 year. But the next one doesn't have a single player.
I think they said it does now. That might have been either
I'm gonna be honest,
a rumor or...
And it does have Battle Royale.
I'm gonna be first.
It'll probably be fun.
Battle Royale is a trend. It's not. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know how. Once everyone starts doing it, it'll be like, well.
As best friend said, like it's not like
that's a good part with this game.
It's not a game like thing. It's a genre.
Is that this isn't like a lot of other games?
Yeah.
You know, like it combines a lot of little things from other games, but it doesn't feel like other games.
You're talking now about God of War, which we are watching the credits.
Well, it's not like of games now, where it's like it's a focused story. It's got collectibles, but it's not a collectathon.
It's constant narrative, which is the most impressive and the coolest thing about this game.
Yeah,
is
like
that
it's story driven.
Yeah, like people don't shut up. And it's great. You don't want them to.
There's no DLC menu of microtransactions and things to like distract you, pull you out of the game. Like everything you do is like in game and it's earnable.
The single shot thing worked really well.
It did. I think. I mean, there were some parts where I would have been fine if it didn't stick with it, but I get what they were going for. You know.
It made them have to do a lot of cool camera stuff to like.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
have
like
the camera move and
like
see
you said,
everything.
where the cameraman was running when you got punched really far away from him. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, where like Kratos would be like way off, and the camera would be like, "Look, I gotta get over there, by Kratos."
I really liked when you were inside Jormungandr, and then it got super dark, and then his jaw cracked open.
It was all silhouetted and
stuff.
stuff.
It was all silhouetted.
Yep.
I'm like, that was a pretty bitchin' shot, you know, because that probably would have looked way different if it had been pre-rendered or something, you know. But yeah, no, you bring up a good point that this game does put in a lot of different stuff. Like Niflheim is a roguelike, you know. Muspelheim is just an arena fight.
Most of this type of game, which it's kind of hard to define what character action means. But I call this that. Games like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, the old God of Wars. A lot of people say this one isn't those because they have like scoring systems and less like RPG mechanics and that. But I think like having really deep combat is just the thing that you need.
Right.
A lot of them aren't. I forgot what I was trying to say.
Oh no, that's the worst part. When you forget what you're trying to say.
Oh, now we can just run around and have fun.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream.
Oh.
Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us, here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like The future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow.